Rich here today, and today's video I'm going to be doing some Christmas baking. So I threw on a Christmas jumper, and today I'm going to be making cookies and Christmas cream sandwiches. I've made these quite a few times before, but I'm putting a little Christmas twist on it. So the ingredients you're going to need are plain flour, cocoa powder, cinnamon, icing powder and butter. First things first, you need to preheat the oven to 160 degrees. And you're going to need to line 2 large baking trays with baking paper, which I've done already. We're going to start by putting our butter and icing sugar in a large bowl and beat together until light and fluffy. You're going to need 4.5 ounces of softened butter. Luckily that's about 4 ounces. That's going in. And then you're going to need 2 3/4 ounces of icing sugar, so about 75 grams. Place that in the bowl. All the powder coming off. Now I'm going to mix that all together with a spoon. So break up the butter first with a spoon, and then you're going to want to use an electric whisk to mix it all together. Forgot to soften my butter, so I added a little bit of milk in, and it's just made the mixture nice and light and fluffy. So next you're going to add the flour and the cinnamon and the cocoa powder. Don't forget the cocoa powder. You're going to need 4 ounces of plain flour, and you're going to want to sift the flour, and you only want 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Don't you just love the smell of cocoa powder? So now you're going to mix all of this together until it forms a kind of like dough. So when that's all mixed together, you can then do my favourite part, which is stick your hands in and form it into a dough. You see now it's really starting to clump together. And there we go, we have our dough. My arms hurt after doing all of that kneading. Look at my hand. Doesn't look like chocolate, does it? Next, you wash your hands and get all the chocolate dough off it. So now all the dough is off my hands, you roll the dough between 2 pieces of baking paper. It doesn't really matter how big the pieces of baking paper are, just cut 2 pieces. So I'm going to put 1 piece down, get my dough, put it on, flatten it down, and rest the other bit on top. This way, when you roll the dough, you don't get any stuck to the table or to the rolling pin, which I think is a brilliant idea. And you don't need to use flour. You need to roll out the dough till it's about 3 millimeters thick. We're going to be making a lot of cookies today. Now that the dough is rolled out, I'm going to cut the circular biscuit shapes into it and then place them on the baking tray. So I like to use a palette knife to lift the biscuit dough onto the tray. Look, I'm pretty filled with my tray. Now to get all the remains, squish it all back together and do it again. Just got to do that one more time and then I shall be done. Now that both my trays are filled, I'm going to put the dough in the oven for 15 minutes. For the icing we will need 3 ounces of butter, 8 ounces of icing sugar and 2 tablespoons of milk. And then we're going to add the food colouring in later. Now that the icing is mixed, I'm going to split it into 3 sections and colour each section differently. So this will be my white icing. So I'll put that to the side because it's already white, and these 2 I will colour into green and red. I'm not going to start with a lot. Oh, that's a lot. It's a bit much. Oh well, it will just be extremely green icing, which is good. Now fill the red. So now I have all of my icing coloured and mixed. I have green, red, which kind of looks pink, and white. I'm going to do 4 cookies with each colour and then present them. I'm actually sitting down because I'm too lazy to stand right now. So these are the end results. I'm sorry I couldn't record the last little bit. My phone ran out of storage. Anyway, these are the end results. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I will leave the recipe down in the description as well. And the ingredients are probably down in the description as well. Anyway, bye!